You may have noticed on the list we just showed you about marine invasive species in Maine, the name green crab.
It may have a simple name, but ridding Maine's clam flats of it will be anything but simple, if not impossible. News Center Maine's Mike Slifer takes a look in this week's report on Maine's changing climate.
And it seems to be green crabs will be among the winners of climate change because they can easily tolerate that.
That is the warming water of the Casco Bay in the Gulf of Maine. The green crabs are the newcomers from the south following that warm water north to Maine.
It's a really big problem. There's a lot of crabs. There's a lot of crabs.
Green crabs are about as common as seagulls now, but they're an invasive species that came over from Europe to the central Atlantic over 200 years ago.
The ecosystem of the future will be probably dominated by some of those invasive species like the green crab.
Marcus Frederick studies the impact of green crabs on the coastal ecosystem at UNE. As they become more abundant, they put one of Maine's fisheries at particular risk.
Green crabs are a main predator of baby shellfish and other marine organisms around here.
Nathan Orff, a member of the Scarborough Shellfish Commission, tells me green crabs will eat any small clams, but one type in particular, young soft-shelled clams, which already have a low survival rate, are a popular meal for the green crabs.
Plus, these warmer waters are a double whammy for Maine's soft-shell clams. The clams don't tolerate the rising temps well, and their predators, like green crabs, are thriving.
Clamming is a $67.5 million industry in Maine, according to the University of Maine. More than half of all soft-shell clams in the United States come from these shores. Now that industry faces multiple threats for sustainability.
There's a couple towns that barely have a shellfish program anymore, and whether that's from coastal erosion or from juvenile predation or from, water quality issues, these are all interconnected to people's ability to make a career out here. And
green crabs and their impacts on our ecosystem are here to stay. Sustainability movements are underway, but native clams are suffering as Maine's water continues to warm. In the salt marsh, Mike Slifer, News Center, Maine.